Greetings and welcome to Hymn Stories number 58, My Country, 'Tis of Thee. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side, let freedom ring. My native country, the land of the noble free, thy name I love. I love thy rocks and rills, thy woods and templed hills. My heart with rapture thrills like that above. Let music swell the breeze and ring from all the trees, sweet freedom song. Let mortal tongues awake, let all that templed hills, my heart with rapture thrills like that above. Let music swell the breeze and ring from all the trees, sweet freedom song. Let mortal tongues awake, let all that breathe partake, let rocks their silence break, the sound prolong. Our fathers, God, to thee, author of liberty, to thee we sing. Long may our land be bright with freedom's holy light. Protect us by thy might, great God, our King. Hopefully you like that patriotic hymn for sure. The author of this hymn was, of course, Samuel Francis Smith in 1801 to 1895. The music source is unknown for who put this music score together, but it's from Thesaurus Musicus in 1744. The tune name, of course, is America, and the meter reading is 664.6664. And the scripture reading for this hymn is taken from Psalm 33:12. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance. Music has always been closely allied with the emotions of national patriotism and loyalty. Every country has nationalistic music that is distinctly its own. For a number of years, however, our country lacked such patriotic songs. Even our present national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, was not officially adopted as such until March 3rd, 1931. Concern for a worthy hymn to represent our nation was fulfilled in part by a 24-year-old Baptist theological student in 1832, with the writing of this patriotic expression, which many have since called our unofficial national anthem. Samuel Francis Smith was one of the outstanding Baptist preachers and patriots of the past century. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts on October 21st, 1808. He was graduated from Harvard in 1829 and then studied for the ministry at Andover Theological Seminary, finishing in that same year that he wrote this hymn. He served with distinction several large Baptist churches throughout the East. In 1843, in cooperation with Barton Stowe, Smith compiled a hymnal, the Psalmist, which became the most widely used Baptist hymnal in its day. Samuel Smith himself composed 150 hymns during his lifetime. He was also editor of a missionary magazine, through which he exerted a strong influence in promoting the cause of missions. Later, he became the secretary of the Baptist Missionary Union and spent considerable time visiting various foreign fields. Smith was also recognized and an accomplished linguist in 15 different languages, even beginning the study of the Russian language at the age of 86, just 1 year before his death. One day, the noted American music educator Lowell Mason gave to Smith for his perusal and interest a copy of a German patriotic poem, which was translated as "God Bless Our Native Land." Samuel Smith, then only 24 years of age, was so moved by the thought that our nation needed a similar stirring bit of verse that, under an inspirational impulse, he began writing this text on a scrap of waste paper. Within half an hour, he finished what is generally considered to be our best loved patriotic hymn. The present day 4 stanzas have remained intact exactly as they were written on that original piece of paper. On the following July 4th, Lowell Mason's children's choir from the Park Street Congregational Church of Boston sang this hymn for the first time at a Sunday school celebration in a nearby public park. It had an immediate response and soon became popular nationally. One of our eminent leaders of that era once paid this tribute to the hymn. Strong in simplicity and deep in its trust in God, children and philosophers can repeat the hymn together. Every crisis will hear it above the storm. Though the text of the hymn is distinctively American, the tune is an international one. It is the official semi-official national melody of about 20 nations, notably that of England, where "God Save the King" or Queen has been sung for more than 200 years. The origin of the tune seems to go back deeply into the singing traditions of Europe. Traces of the tune have been found in Swiss music as early as the 17th century. It has also been found in the musical heritages of Germany, Sweden, and Russia. Its first known publication was in a hymnal entitled Thesaurus Musiciscus in 1740. In 1841, one of the world's master composers, Ludwig van Beethoven, wrote several interesting piano variations of this tune. Samuel Smith's text originally contained 5 stanzas. One of the verses was soon dropped, however, because of its strong anti-British sentiment. The existing 4 verses have since remained in common usage. So hopefully you enjoyed that rendition of My Country 'Tis of Thee. I look forward to showing you the next one when we have it soon, okay? Have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you all at another time in the next episode of Hymn Stories.